Hey you! Ready to dive into some seriously crazy tech rumors?
Always.
It's all about the Samsung Galaxy S25 series this time. Leaks, whispers, the whole 9 yards. But get this, we're serving it up stand-up style. It's like tech news, but in a comedy club.
Oh, spicy. So what's the hottest gossip? What's got everyone buzzing?
Okay, so the biggest buzz is about a potential name change.
Yeah.
For the S25 Ultra, could it be the S25 Note?
That would be a throwback to the Night series, which, let's be honest, had a good run.
Right, a good run indeed.
Yeah.
But is that all? Just name change? Nah, there's more. Let's talk design. Picture this, rounded corners on all the S25 models, even the Ultra. I say goodbye to those super sharp edges.
Yeah, from what I've seen, the leaked renders suggest a more, unified look across the series. Kind of interesting. I mean, Samsung moving away from the boxier design.
Yeah.
Especially for the Ultra models, that's a change.
Right. It's like they're saying, hey, let's make it comfy to hold. But, okay, enough about looks, right? Let's get to the good stuff. The power, the brain. We're talking about the Snapdragon 8 Elite.
Yes. The heart of the beast.
And rumor has it, this thing is an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Like, some benchmarks suggest it could even outperform the iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Now, hold on. Benchmarks. Those are tricky, They can give us a general idea, but it's not the whole story.
Yeah, true. I get it. Got to see how it handles the real world day-to-day stuff.
Exactly.
But even if it doesn't, totally destroy the iPhone in every benchmark, the S25 Ultra might have another trick up its sleeve. Ready for this? An upgraded ultra-wide camera.
Ooh, I love a good camera upgrade. Spill the details.
We're talking 50 megapixels.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot to unpack, literally.
Right. It's like more megapixels than you can shake a stick at. But, the main camera is still expected to be that crazy 200 megapixels, right?
Right, but a better ultra-wide would be amazing. Think about those landscape shots. Oh, and group selfies. No one's getting cut out of the frame anymore.
No more awkward cropping. Everyone's in the picture. But, more megapixels doesn't automatically equal better photos, right?
Of course not. It's all about the software, how it processes all that information, making the most of that powerful hardware.
Right. Software is key. Speaking of which, let's talk about the S Pen.
Ooh, the S Pen, yes. What about it?
Well, there are whispers that it might lose its Bluetooth functionality in the S25 Ultra.
Really? No more remote control shenanigans.
Apparently, to make room for something new and shiny, something called UWB technology.
UWB? Huh. Well, that's intriguing. It's all about super accurate location tracking. It could be revolutionary.
Okay, I'm listening. UWB, lay it on me. What's so revolutionary about it?
Well, imagine this. Imagine using your phone as a digital car key.
Ooh, that's cool.
Right. Or even controlling your smart home appliances with pinpoint accuracy.
Okay, that's a
Nice trade-off, though. Bluetooth for UWB. What do you think? What would you prioritize?
Tough call. All right, next up, battery life.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know, right? Will it last longer? Well, it seems like no major changes in battery size.
So no bigger batteries. So how will they improve battery life?
Apparently, they're cooking up some AI magic to boost efficiency.
AI magic, huh?
Yeah. Like 10% better battery life.
That's a pretty bold claim. We'll have to see how that plays out in real-world usage,
Totally. Okay, and last but not least, get this. Samsung's promising us Q2 support on the S25 series. It's like MagSafe, but for Android.
Ooh, like magnetic cases, magnetic chargers, maybe even a magnetic wallet that just clings to the back of your phone. The possibilities.
Right, the possibilities. It could be a huge shift for the entire Android ecosystem.
For sure. It'll be fascinating to see how Q2 is implemented and what kind of ecosystem develops around it.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. So there you have it, our whirlwind tour of the S25 rumor mill, stand-up style, name changes, design shakeups, power boosts, UWB. What are you most excited about? What feature has you scratching your head?
It's a lot to process, but, it all boils down to this. It looks like Samsung is trying to, refine the existing Galaxy S formula, especially with the Ultra.
Right. It's like they're taking what works and making it even better.
Exactly. But the real test, the real question is, will all these, incremental improvements come together to create a truly amazing user experience?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
It's kind of wild, right? How these tech rumors, they're like a choose-your-own-adventure novel.
Oh, totally. It's like we're all detectives trying to solve the mystery of the S25 before Samsung makes it official.
Exactly. Putting all the pieces together.
Yeah.
Those leaks, whispers.
Yeah, okay, so Remember those rounded corners we were talking about? Some people are saying it's a throwback to the classic Galaxy S design.
Oh, yeah. Like before they merged the Note series into it, right?
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
still pushing forward with all the new tech.
I like that. Blending the old with the new.
Yeah.
Classic Samsung.
Right. Okay, enough about design for now. Let's talk cameras. I mean,
know
this is
what?
what everyone wants to know, right?
Oh, always. The cameras are the stars of the show.
Right. And rumor has it, the S25 Ultra, get this, it's going to have a camera system that's straight out of a pro photographer's dream.
Wow. Okay. I'm intrigued. What are we talking about here?
Okay, so we've got that upgraded ultra-wide lens, 50 megapixels from Apple.
Oh, yeah. That's a serious upgrade.
Right. But there's also talk of a variable zoom telephoto lens.
Whoa, wait a minute. Variable zoom. Like a real camera.
It's kind of like that. I know, right? Imagine. It's like having multiple telephoto lenses, but all in one.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm picturing those smooth zoom transitions.
No more of that jumpy, shaky zoom.
Exactly. It'll be like super smooth and cinematic.
Right. Okay, but there's more. I've also heard whispers about some serious improvements to night mode.
Ooh, interesting. Night mode's always been a tough one for phone cameras, you know?
I know, right? But maybe Samsung can finally catch up to those amazing low-light shots the iPhones are known for.
It's a tough challenge, but Samsung has been, like, really stepping up their game in the low-light department. I wouldn't be surprised if they had some tricks up their sleeve.
Oh, I hope so. I can't wait to see what they come up with. Okay, enough camera talk for now. Let's get to the heart of the beast. The processor.
Ah, yes, the engine that makes it all go.
That's Snapdragon 8 Elite, remember? It sounds like a total powerhouse.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it earlier. Remember those benchmarks? Well, some early results suggest it could actually outperform the A18 chip in the iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Are you serious? So, like, the S25 could be the new speed demon.
Potentially. We'll have to wait for those real-world tests, of course, to know for sure.
Of course, of course. But still, exciting stuff. Oh, and remember that super thin phone we were talking about? The Galaxy S25 Slim?
Oh, yeah. The mysterious one.
Right. Like, imagine cramming all that power into a device that's barely there. Talk about a pocket rocket.
I know, right? It's one of the more, like, intriguing rumors. We don't know much about it yet. Like, will it actually even be released?
Yeah, that's the big question. But hey, a girl can dream, right? Okay, enough hardware talk for now. Let's switch gears and talk software.
Software, the brains behind the beauty.
One UI 7 is set to debut alongside the S25 series. And get this, the beta's already out there.
Oh, really? That's cool. So what's the early word on One UI 7?
Well, from what I've seen, Samsung's going for a cleaner, more modern look.
I like it. Clean and modern. Anything else?
They're also, like, refining the animations, giving users more customization options.
Oh, nice. So it's all about that personalized experience, huh?
Totally. But okay, what about those Galaxy AI features Samsung's been hyping up?
Oh, yeah, the AI stuff. Any hints about what they've got planned?
Not many specifics yet, but we can definitely expect to see more AI integration across the board.
Makes sense. It's all about AI these days.
Right. Maybe we'll see enhancements to Bixby, or the camera, or maybe even some brand new AI-powered features that we haven't even thought of yet.
Ooh, AI-powered everything. I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Me too. Me too. Okay, but before we get too carried away with the AI, we got to talk about the unsung hero of any smartphone.
The battery. The lifeblood of our digital lives.
Exactly. And I got to say, I'm always on the lookout for a phone that can keep up with my, like, crazy busy life.
I feel you. Always searching for that battery that never dies.
Right. Well, it seems like Samsung might be addressing those battery woes with the S25 series.
Really? Tell me more. How are they doing that?
Okay, so we've heard rumors about potential improvements to charging speeds.
Okay, faster charging. That's always a good thing. Especially for those of us who are always on the go.
Right. And get this. Some leaks even suggest the S25 Ultra could support up to 65W wired charging.
Whoa, wait. 65W? That's insane.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine being able to fully charge your phone in, like, half an hour.
It'd be a game changer. No more overnight charging.
Exactly. And don't forget about that AI-powered battery optimization we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah. AI to the rescue?
If it all works as promised,
Yeah.
we could be looking at some seriously impressive battery life.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Longer battery life is always a win.
Always. But, okay, before we get too excited about all the amazing things the S25 might offer, we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, right. The potential price hike?
It's always a bit of a bummer, right?
I know. Like, our wallets are already crying.
Right. But unfortunately, it seems like that's the trend these days, right? Like, everything's getting more expensive.
It's true. The cost of components, manufacturing, it all adds up.
I guess we'll have to start saving up now if we want to snag the latest and greatest. But hey, maybe all those amazing upgrades will be worth it, right?
Right. Like maybe that mind-blowing camera or that super fast charging. Maybe it'll be worth every penny.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, but seriously, think about how much information has already leaked out about the S25 series. It's crazy.
I know, right? It's like Samsung's dropping these little breadcrumbs, keeping us all on the edge of our seats.
Totally. And it shows just how much hype there is for these phones. Like, people are really paying attention.
Definitely. It's a testament to the Galaxy S legacy, you know?
Oh, for sure. Okay, but before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, I want to talk about something a little bigger picture.
Ooh, okay. I'm listening.
Okay, what do all these rumors and leaks tell us about the overall direction of the smartphone industry?
That's a good question. It seems like the focus is shifting. It's not so much about those radical, mind-blowing changes anymore.
Right, it's not about reinventing the wheel every year.
Exactly. It's more about refinement, optimization,
Right.
taking what works and making it even better.
So, like, instead of a brand new phone every year, it's more about, like, fine-tuning the details.
Yeah. Polishing those features, making sure everything works seamlessly.
That makes sense. And honestly, I kind of like that approach.
Me too. It's a sign of maturity in the industry, you know? Like we've reached a point where smartphones are already so good. So it's all about making those subtle improvements that really make a difference.
I agree. Okay, so before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, let's just take a minute to reflect.
Okay, reflection time.
What are your initial impressions of the S25 series based on everything we've talked about so far?
I'd say I'm cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic. I like it.
Yeah. Like there's a lot to be excited about. The rounded design, that powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, the camera upgrades sound incredible, and then there's that potential of Key 2.
Right. So many potential wins.
Definitely. But I'm also, I'm keeping my expectations in check.
Always a good idea.
We've been burned before by rumors and leaks, right? So I'm just waiting to see what Samsung actually delivers.
Wise words. Wise words. But hey, even if some of these rumors turn out to be false, it's still been a fun ride, right?
Oh, totally. That's half the fun of following all this tech news.
Exactly. Okay, well, I think it's time to move on to the final part of our deep dive.
Time for the grand finale.
We'll delve into some of those more specific details and controversies, like what are the implications of UWB technology, and what about those camera upgrades? Are they really as good as they sound?
So many questions to answer. We'll try to separate fact from fiction when it comes to those battery rumors, and we'll finally get to the bottom of that S Pen mystery.
Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
Okay, we're back, ready to finish our epic S25 deep dive.
Let's do it. We've covered so much already: design, cameras, battery life, but there's still more to explore.
Right. Like, remember that UWB technology we talked about? The one that might replace the S Pen's Bluetooth?
Oh, yeah. UWB, it's one of those things that could really change how we use our phones.
Totally. So, like, why should people be excited about UWB? Give me the elevator pitch.
Okay, imagine this. You're at the airport, right? Late for your flight, and your phone guides you directly to your gate, like weaving through all those people with pinpoint accuracy. No more stressing about finding those tiny gate number.
Okay, that's pretty cool. But I'm guessing UWB is way more than just airport navigation, right?
Oh, absolutely. Think about your smart home. With UWB, your lights could turn on automatically as you enter a room, adjusting to your preferred brightness. Whoa, hold on, that's like some next level stuff.
Right, and your music could follow you from room to room, and your thermostat could, like, anticipate your arrival and adjust the temperature.
That sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But wouldn't I need a ton of new gadgets for all that to work?
Not necessarily. The cool thing about UWB is that it can work with devices you might already have. Like your phone could be the hub, right? And it talks to your smart bulb, speakers, thermostat, as long as they have UWB tech, too.
So it's like having a personal assistant that always knows exactly where you are and what you need.
Pretty much. And think about it. It's not just for homes. UWB could revolutionize healthcare. Imagine tracking medical equipment in hospitals or even patients. It could save lives.
Wow, okay. I'm sold. UWB is the future.
Yeah.
But okay, let's switch gears for a sec. What about those camera upgrades?
Oh, yeah, the cameras. Remember that 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens? And that potential variable zoom telephoto lens?
I mean, it sounds like they're really pushing the limits of what's possible with phone cameras.
They are. That 50-megapixel ultra-wide Imagine the detail in those epic panoramic shots.
Right. Okay, but the variable zoom thing, I'm still a little fuzzy on that. Is it like having a mini telescope built into the phone?
Well, not exactly a telescope, but it's similar. It lets you smoothly adjust the focal length so you get a range of zoom options all in one lens.
So no more of those jumpy zoom transitions.
Exactly. It'll be like shooting a movie.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. But hold on, 200 megapixels on the main camera? It's like, how much better can they really make the resolution?
Well, the megapixels might be hitting a ceiling, but there are other ways to improve. Like, we've heard rumors about a larger sensor in the S25 Ultra's main camera.
Ooh, a larger sensor. Tell me more.
Okay, so a larger sensor can capture more light, right? So that means better low-light performance. And those beautiful blurry backgrounds, you know, that bokeh effect photographers love.
Bokeh.
I love it. Okay, so the cameras are sounding pretty incredible, but what about the battery? I mean, that's always a big concern for me. I hear you. Well, it seems like Samsung might be addressing those battery anxieties with the S25 series.
Really? How so?
Remember those rumors about faster charging speeds? Well, some leaks are saying the S25 Ultra could support up to 65W wired charging.
65W. Seriously, that's ridiculously fast. I could probably fully charge my phone in like 20 minutes.
Maybe even less. And don't forget about that AI-powered battery optimization. If it works like they're saying, we might actually see some real battery life improvements.
AI saving the day once again. But, okay, remember how we talked about the S Pen possibly losing its Bluetooth?
Yeah.
To make room for UWB. How does that all fit together?
Yeah, it seems like Samsung's really betting on UWB. And yeah, some people might miss those Bluetooth features, but I think the potential of UWB is huge. It could change how we interact with our phones and the world around us.
I agree. So, okay, we've covered a lot. Design, cameras, processor, software, battery, even UWB. It's kind of mind-blowing.
It is. But I think the big takeaway here is that Samsung's not just making small incremental changes with the S25 series. They're trying to do something really innovative.
Totally. So as we wrap up our deep dive into the S25 rumor mill, let's leave our listeners with one final question.
Okay, hit me with it.
If you were in charge of designing the Galaxy S25, what feature would you prioritize above all else?
Ooh, that's a good one. Have to think about that.
Right. So many possibilities. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What are you most excited about or skeptical about?
We've covered a lot of rumors and leaks. It's been a wild ride.
It has. But hey, that's what makes it so fun, right?
Totally. And the best part, the S25 series is just around the corner.
We'll be here to cover every detail, every twist and turn as we get closer to the official launch.
So stay tuned. Keep those tech brains buzzing.
And we'll catch you on our next deep dive.